Hello and welcome back. We now have England versus Ireland. Come on, that was timed well. On the jam line we have Sparky for Team England.
And Mario for Team Ireland.
Oh, and that's straight out like nobody was there. Sparky once again showing his speed around the track. Blink and he's already back round.
He's just a very quick thing. And as Mario is fighting the way through at the back of that pack, see Mario looks very good in green.
He does look good in green.
And unfortunately, Mario looks like he's headed to the bin. We've got a penalty on the jammer. That is a power jam for Sparky.
That's the start Sparky would like. And offense, and Sparky picks up another 4 points, bringing his total to 16. Is this the jam that we see someone beat the 28-point mark?
The first jam of the game would be a cracking one to do it at. There's that spinny again.
To be an England jammer, you must be twirly. That's what we've learned today.
So you're going to be a jammer then?
If everyone else is dead, then I jam.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Not a good one.
And he's through once again.
Walker doing some lovely offense for him. Picks up more points, 24 points. We've got 30 seconds on the clock here. This could be the jam.
He could do it. Oh, big hit there at the front, and that was
Nuke.
He's at 28. I think he
Here we
could
go.
be doing it.
It's going to be. This is what's going to happen.
First jam of the game.
We are up to 32 points. Strider, you have been defeated.
And there's another one. And he fell down and he styles it out at the end.
Right. Have you ever seen someone stare at the scoreboard more as they were falling through the air, determined to see if they'd got those points?
So the very first jam of this game, 36 points.
It's ridiculous.
That is, quite frankly, outrageous.
Dark Matter is not very happy about that. I mean, we know Strider is very not happy about it.
We are trying to figure out right now if we've ever seen a higher scoring jam since we lost the jammer lap point.
And we have Bear Skills who's getting through there with a lead jammer. Again, we'll be doing what they can. Oh, big hit there.
Bear just been knocked off to the inside there. Lovely work.
And that is Ripper is through there with a little wave to the crowd.
Did they pick up a point?
Unfortunately.
No! I feel we've been here before. That is 40 points in the first two jams there. We've got Gav's gone on the jam line for Team England.
And we have Darth Tato there for Ireland.
This is kind of the problem with being kind of out of the loop.
Shroom's doing a little dance all by himself there at the front.
I don't know everyone as well now.
Gav is out as your lead jammer.
You might say Gav is gone.
Gav is gone. Oh look, he's back.
That was terrible.
That was vintage dad jokes. 4 points picked up. England once again showing that strong recycling jammers all the way back. Gav picks up another 4 points.
Oh, bit of a collision there towards the middle of the pack. Max speed hitting the deck. We'll recycle there on Darth Tato.
And 4 more points to Gav.
Gav might be looking at that 28-point mark himself.
That is the marker. However, if anyone beats 36 points,
That will be something.
we need someone to tell us if that is in fact the highest scoring jam since we've lost the jammer lap point.
So yeah, if anyone knows, anyone watching the stream, if
Answers
you can,
on a postcard.
yeah, give us a little comment somewhere. Let us know what's going on.
4 more points there picked up. If you've got the
Stu
answer.
says message them.
Yep.
Let them know. They'll get us up to date.
That's a 20-point jam for England, bringing us to 60 points to 0.
We have Mario returning to the jam line for Team Ireland.
I'm still struggling with 36 points in one jam. It's outrageous.
It is quite something. Again, the first one.
I mean, what a way to start.
Yep.
We've got Sully on the jam line for England. He's after a 36-point jam. That is a man on a mission.
I mean, with a start like that, just straight on the outside, he has a chance.
Some lovely offense by Team England, letting him out.
Yeah, and Mario is fighting his way through, but big collision there. Mario getting recycled there towards the back of the pack.
Sully picks up his first 4 points. Big hit off to the inside there by Ronjib. Gaskell helping, giving Sully a little helping hand. Oh, and a recycle of Sully. Lovely work.
Looks like we do have one of the island skaters heading towards the bin.
Sully picks up 4 more points.
Now Mario is fighting at the back of the pack, was looking at Sully there to maybe go for a little cheeky hit.
And a little jump up the inside. Allows Sully to pick up 4 more points. This is now a 16-point pass.
Oh, some fancy footwork, a nice outside line work there.
We're up to 20. He's got 36 seconds left.
And Mario gets pushed towards the back.
Straight up the inside, and now we are looking at a power jam for England.
And that is O'Gallagher, and has now had the star passed and is the jammer. Mario is now one of our blockers.
That's 4 more points for Sully, giving him his usual 28 points. Can he get a couple more?
I believe there's one
There it
little
is.
bit. There's a few more. There we go. Takes it to the 32.
That is 32.
Can't get the 36 though, but that's a 32.
That is a man who is upset with a 32-point jam. That is not the thing to be. That's an incredible showing there.
And
Strider, you've been outdone, mate.
yeah, that's it, Strider. That's it. You're sacked. You've done.
With that 32-point
There's
jam,
some threats coming on here. Strider is not a happy man.
we are 92 points for England. Ireland have yet to score.
Oh, it's Sparky is, I believe that his lead jammer has been called, but got taken back, but has snuck through once again. And O'Gallagher is returned from the box, fighting their way through the front.
So Sparky bulldozes his own blocker into the island wall, yelling sorry as he goes, and we've all been there.
Yeah. You know, if he can use his own team against him, he will.
Sometimes you have to be a bulldozer for your jammer.
You do. You just open that gap, give them the little step through, and sometimes that's all they need. And it looks like we did have a completed star pass there for Ireland. That was passed to number 7 for Verney.
That was a 12-point jam, and we're now on 104 to England. We're running some longer jams today. We're at 9.5 minutes in, and we're on jam 5. We have Bear Skills on the jam line for Team England.
We also have Ripper for Team Ireland.
Ripper's got some fans. We've got a full complement of blockers on the track.
And that is quite a large Team England wall.
The average height of Team England is high.
It really
The
is.
shortest player is 5'10".
That's the crowd are giving a lot of love towards Ripper and Team Ireland. There's a few waves going on there from Gigantor.
It's also the, hi. He's waving
Let's
at
wave
us now.
back.
I like the fact that someone in the crowd was just shouting for everyone to have a nice time.
That's what we're all here for. We're here to have fun and have a good old time.
While we've got this little official timeout, I'm going to once again thank our skating and non-skating officials. We appreciate you. We can't do this without you. Celiac. I'm going to have the last one. I'll save you from yourself and then you can't say you ate the whole thing.
That is true. I just can't, it's just there. I'm just
Got you. Now you didn't eat the whole thing.
legend. I've been craving the sugar, I think.
It happened. You'll just be sitting and then suddenly it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, the Walter Worms from like Aldi, same thing.
Anything sour for me. And I would just mainline them.
Yeah, like, I'll go through, I'll pick a pack up between classes. I'll sit there and suddenly I'll reach in the bag like, they've all gone. I'm like, oh, bloody hell.
I'm like that with crisps as well. It's a big bag of crisps. I've eaten them all.
Crisp I usually know.
So the whistle is on. We'll be coming back. There we go, 5-second call.
Full complement of players on the track.
That's all some big collisions there, but as Bear Skills find their way through at the front. And Ripper getting a lot of support from the crowd. Ripper is fighting the way through at the back.
Bear straight through there. Some lovely offense.
And that was a cheeky little star pass there.
What a lovely star pass. That was absolutely lovely.
Shift is now our jammer, and Bear Skills calls the jam.
Lovely star pass. Lovely work.
So we've just passed the 20-minute mark, so we have 20 minutes left of this period. 1:12 for England, 0 for Ireland.
And again, you know we're having some longer jams when we're only up to jam 6.
That's crazy.
Gav is gone.
And Darth Tato there. Here we go. Both skaters going to fight their way through that pack.
And Gav picks up lead jammer.
Again, another big lad, but like moves so effortlessly.
Fubar with a hand up, signaling, I will do your offense. And he did.
Yeah, Fubar's offense is quite literally world class.
Same again. Big recycle there by Gav, but he makes the most of it and dances through, picking up 4 more points.
And that was max speed there, taking Darth Tato all the way back to the back of the pack. Darth Tato is fighting there, trying to get through.
Gav just fighting with the last 2 island blockers there, but picks up 4 more points, giving him a 12-point jam.
And forced the no pack call there, pushing that pack out of the engagement zone.
And Shrooms has had to have a sit down and think about what he's done. I'm going to have to stand up. A sneaky little inside line there by Gav, picks up 4 more points. That is a 20-point jam now. Will he get to the 28-point mark?
30 seconds to go. It's still very possible. Oh, a
love
big hit there.
I love that 28 points is our benchmark.
So
That's awful.
you know what? He might
On
just do
24.
it. There it is.
And Gav joins the 28-point club.
And there is still 10 seconds to... Oh, big collision there. Gav is coming through, trying to put them... He takes that 32 right on the whistle. So, Strider, that's it. You know, you're done now. Everyone's going past you.
We've got Sully on the jam line for Team England.
And we have a juggernaut there for Team Ireland.
Picks up a lead jammer.
Oh, some big collisions there, some big blocking there from the big man Gigantor.
Lovely pull back by Toff as Sully jumps his way through to pick up 4 points. The skill to stay in on one foot when you're being hit is not
It's
a skill
unreal.
I have.
No, it's that there's a level of balance, stability, and bendiness that just astounds.
And again, England sending 2 for offense just to make sure they get through as quickly as possible. Absolute confidence there that Lil and Gigantor could handle the situation. And Runjib gets a multiplayer and must go have a sit down.
Sully just did a little spin on the inside line, on the inside of the entire pack. That was an unreal bit of movement. Oh, big collision there.
Big apex jump, but Sully is denied.
We do have Sully there. He's now found that inside line very smoothly.
Up to
Take
20
a
points.
20 point, yep. Will Sully be looking for that 32?
He wants 36. You know he wants to match Sparky. You
He
know
wants
does.
it, but is he going to push for it? Will he find it today?
That is 24 points on the board now for Sully. What a big hit down there.
That's Iwaki Horror got taken down, tries to hold Sully up. Sully does get through, and there's another 28-point jam. And we've just hit the halfway point of this first period. England stand at 172, Ireland at 0. Still yet to put points on the board, and we have a team timeout.
Now remember though, Wales were in this same situation. They did not stop fighting and they got points. We believe.
We all believe.
We believe.
Do we believe in Strider though? That's the thing.
Why are you just continually mocking Strider? Leave
scared.
him alone.
He tried to jump scare me. He's coming for me again. Snoogs, protect me.
We have a clear penalty box, and Ireland have decided to have a little time out just to discuss what their next steps are.
So we have a new announcer. Strider's joined us on the announce table. Do you want to say anything to anyone?
There's nothing like putting the poor man on the spot, is there?
I'm good at that. He hates me even more now.
I love that the camera is just following Kraken at this point. We appreciate our track repair team. Okay, we have Sparky on the jam line.
Against a Ripper.
He's going to be chasing down a new high score.
If Sparky manages 40, that's...
Ireland are absolutely saying, no, we're going to hold you.
They do not want Sparky. It's spinning around in the spot.
That's
Ireland are not letting
beautiful,
Sparky through though. That took 12 seconds for Sparky to get through, so...
Ireland there, number 1. Was it 1328? Beautiful work. Beautiful solo blocking of Sparky. It's really
We had a
hard.
Big collision on the outside. It looks like Max Speed is heading to the bin.
That is our captain, Max, heading to the bin.
Ripper is fighting at the front of that pack against Fubar. Ripper has got through. The crowd is firmly behind Ripper here. And Sparky calls it right at the last second, not getting his 36 today.
It's the moment where the bench starts by going, call it, and gets steadily more adamant that you need to call it immediately to stop them getting any points.
Sparky is stubborn. His dad's about somewhere. I'm sure he'll tell us that's accurate. I've now just had a projectile thrown at me. Just wait till he comes back.
Bear is straight out up the inside for your lead jammer.
No messing about there from Bear, but that is Darth Tato finding a way through against Dougie's Grave. Darth Tato gets through!
Some beautiful footwork by Darth Tato.
Oh, and calls it.
Oh, and the crowd waits, no, denied.
Again. The crowd again are firmly behind the Underdogs Island here today.
England are leaving it later and later. Ireland are gonna get a point.
It's just building the anticipation. So we have Mario back up on the line for Ireland.
And we have Gav for England.
And a quick little official timeout there. So if anyone's got a mushroom or a star they can throw at Mario, give it a shot now. I got a laugh. That was good.
And legally, that's as much.
Yeah, that's it. We're on a stream, so we don't want to get copyright struck.
We're having a little official timeout. Being heckled.
We need to get a little Mario when he comes past. We'll get him to hit it. Maybe not during the jam though.
We've literally been throwing him a Super Mario style question mark box.
Gav has got through. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there, but Mario is fighting his way through. Some big hits there from Don Giovanni. Gav has got through. Mario is fighting.
Big hit off for Fubar there, who comes all the way to the barrier. Shrooms offering Gav some assistance. Gav picks up 4 more points.
Oh, big hit coming through there. They're trying to find that gap for Mario to get through. He is nippy, but this England wall is shutting down every possible gap. A recycle there by Fubar. Again, Fubar is great at recycling.
Gav picks up 4 more points, giving his total to 16, giving England their 200-point mark.
Ooh, big hit there by Gaviscon.
England demonstrating that recycling with Don Giovanni recycling all the way back there. Gav with a little knock
That
to
was a
Mario
cheeky,
just
a little
on the
smile
way
on
back.
Mario's face there. It was a bit of a cheeky one.
Just a cheeky little hit on the way past as he picks up 4 more points. That's a 24-point jam. He's coming for you, Sparky.
Well, was it another nice little on the outside? 28
It's
seconds
28
to go.
points again. We've got 23 more seconds.
Could do it.
Gaviscon comes round. There's another 4 points up on the board. Mario is fighting through.
He's coming for Sparky's 36. He's got 32 currently.
And we have had a star pass there. That is a star pass to Hankin.
Hold on. Did he get all the way through?
He did. That is another 36-point jam.
That is outrageous.
That's absolutely crazy. And it does look like we had At the end of that jam, a cut track penalty. Our
Gav, welcome to
Ireland
the
jammer
36
is
point
in
club.
the bin.
Lovely little bit of holding offense there by Lily Gaskell, allowing Sully to pick up a lead jammer, and we are looking at a power jam for England.
And again, a position that England have found themselves in a few times throughout the day and will always take advantage of a power jam.
Sully's got to be thinking, this is my opportunity to join the 36 point club.
Oh, a big jump on the inside there. There's another 4 points on the board. I mean, if he just gets past 28, gets past the stride of 28, that's all that matters right now.
Ireland slowing him down there in his pursuit. A big recycle back there by number 1, 0, 0, 0.
There we go. Ireland have got through. So Hankin did get through, but the jam gets called.
Considering the points that England have put on the board, that was a really strong showing by Ireland to shut down that power jam.
Yeah. Only putting 12 points up there, that really was. We have less than 9 minutes left of this period. 2:32 to England, 0 to Ireland. We have a Ripper and Sparky up on the jam line. Will Sparky be going for his 40?
He's our and lead jammer.
He'll be finding any little gap.
Now the jammers need the blockers to hold the other jammer in order to rack up these points though. So he needs to rely on his blocking team, and Shrooms is doing a lovely job of that.
I think with this wall, he can rely on them to hold that up and open up the gaps when necessary.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do
He's going to do
it.
it.
Okay, we're on 12 points.
In 36 seconds.
Oh, slow down, it got held up there, but has got through.
We're on
We're
16.
at 16 in under 50 seconds. Ripper is fighting their way through at the front. There's a jump
And a
from
big leap.
Sparky.
He hasn't slowed down. He's now on 20. He's on 20 and we're halfway through.
And again. This is insane.
Ripper is fighting away against that England wall. That England wall is not moving anywhere, and Sparky is just going around doing laps. He's being held up slightly there. There's another 4 points.
He is in the stride of
That is the
28 point club.
28. 34 seconds to go.
That's beautiful offense by Shrooms. That's beautiful offense, giving him a line where he didn't have to slow down.
Oh, new trip nearly takes a ref out.
That big trip is going to cost the 40-point jam.
The wall actually came back to him. He could still do it.
He's going to do it.
And that hits a 40-point pass for Sparky.
All right,
40 points.
I'm
That is
now-
the highest scoring jam of this game.
I think that's the highest scoring jam we've ever seen since we lost the jam lap.
That is 10, well, 11 complete passes, initial and then 10 scoring passes.
That is utterly outrageous. Official review.
Official review. I'm going to go sort that out. So our official review was Team Ireland were looking for a high block against the Team England jammer. Through one of the passes, it was potential contact to the head. The no call did stand. The referees hadn't seen or had enough information. So no call stands, and we're now back into our next jam. We have 6 minutes left of this period.
Bear is your lead jammer for Team England. Darth Tato is fighting that strong England wall at the back there. That's a lovely hit to the outside there, denying Bear his pass. Some lovely wall work by Ireland.
And it does look like Darth Tato has ended up in the bin. So it is a power jam for England. You see the Team Ireland walls are going to be holding as tight as they can. Some fancy footwork, another little spin again, that patented Team England jammer spin.
You need a name for that. You're going to have to come up with a name for it. Yeah.
Everyone is back on track. Bear Skills goes round for another scoring pass. Darth Tato gets knocked off there at the front.
Ireland doing some lovely offense to help Darth Tato there, but just sadly got picked off right at the end.
Again, I think when you watch the wall work of this Team England team, it is just something else.
But that was a lovely recycle for Bear all the way back there by Team Ireland. Number 1000, recycling all the way back for Bear.
And I did see there right at the end, we did have a completed star pass to Verny. As number 7-4, getting the jammer star right at the end.
We've got Gaviscon on the jam line for Team England, and that is a beautiful hit by Ireland player 1328.
And we do have Juggernaut there as the jammer for Ireland, getting recycled, but he's fighting their way through. And another one with a phenomenal beard.
That is some lovely wall work there at the front shown by Ireland, but Gav did manage to break his way through and pick up a lead jammer.
And we have another completed star pass there. That is Hankin now with the star for Ireland.
That was a lovely star pass.
Again, Ireland are utilising that star pass really well.
That's 4 points picked up in that jam for England.
Now we do have a little over 3 minutes left of this period, but we still have an entire period of roller derby to come.
We do. It's only halfway. I was going to go mental when they score, though. Yeah, they are. I think we are as well.
We've got Sully on the jam line for Team England, and a little spin.
That was a roll. Oh, it was a back block. Mario is now fighting his way through.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan.
That's some lovely offense.
Go on. Mario gets lead jammer.
Number 13. The crowd are on their feet.
There's a lot of things going on with that. Mario is going to put some points up on the board here for Team Ireland.
Come on, Mario. Come on, Dan. Impatience might not be enough in a few moments.
The jam is called. 2 points go up on the wall. Go on, Dan. That boy looks good in green.
That is 2 points for Ireland. Mario choosing to call that to isolate Sully into the penalty box and give Ripper his power jam start. Sully sneaking from the box. Nobody saw him, and he ran straight up that outside and picked up lead jammer.
Sully is a sneaky, sneaky boy. But Ripper is there, going to keep fighting.
Team England really showing time and time again that long pull back. That's something we've seen in every game so far from the development squad and the main top 20, that there's a full pull back.
Yeah. Awesome, one-footed through there from Sully, held up. Again, the balance of these jammers is something else. And
Lovely offense there by Walker, allowing Sully to pick up 4 more points.
A little hop over the inside line there from Sully. Right, Ripper is being held at the back. Sully's just finding those little gaps.
Max Speed really extending himself out in order to knock that jammer just off the outside line.
And we have had a completed star pass, so Hankin is our jammer for Ireland.
Lovely hit off from Ireland for Sully on the outside, just denying him a pass.
Yeah.
Unless someone gets to 40 again.
Yeah, and then if Ireland, whatever Ireland do.
There we go. Sully is calling the jam.
Sparky was actually mocking his teammate from the bench and telling him to hurry up.
See, since we're live, we won't say any naughty words about him, but I'm sure you can imagine them. But that is the half time. The whistle just went. We have 15 minutes in between. Obviously, those of you at home, go and have grab a drink, go get a bit of fresh air. Those in attendance, get yourself some merch, get yourself some cake, get a cup of tea. And we will be back with you in about 14 and a half minutes. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.
We are back with Sparky as your lead jammer for Team England.
And we do have Mario once again for Team Ireland. So this is a little bit of... I've got Strider sneaking up on me again. But this is two Teesside Skate Invaders alumni here as the jammers. And there is a number of other skaters throughout the teams who have either skated for, or many of them against Teesside Skate. Everyone has skated against for TSI, thank you, Argo. That's pretty much the case. You come to TSI, then you go off somewhere else, because we start you off, we send you somewhere else.
Lovely offense there by Team England, making the most. That's a beautiful, beautiful star pass there.
I'm looking forward to getting home and have some food after this. You know when you start, you're getting that.
And we did have a little statistic given to us during the intermission. So back in 2020, the early part of 2020, before the world ended briefly, at the Continental Showdown, a French jammer got a 44-point jam. And that is the highest there has been. And here's Ripper fighting their way through, attacking that wall hard. Their skills, finding those gaps, sneaking around on the outside. But we were told from the scorekeeper at that event, who is present today, they ran out of space on the paperwork twice. That is quite something.
Ripper doing a fantastic job of fighting through that last two players of Max Speed and Don Giovanni.
And again, you hear that crowd. If you can't hear that on the live stream, this crowd is behind Ripper so strongly. Give it up for Ripper!
You okay, mate?
Yeah.
You're crushing it. No, mate, hey, no. A big one as well. You don't apologise for it, but you say, I will. Because apologise, you've got to say, well, that's okay. It's a weird one.
Not do this ever again.
And it looks like we do have a little stoppage there. We're going to just, obviously, the skaters are going to check on each other there, keep everything nice and safe. Can I just make sure everyone's aware that obviously we do have obviously the merch table still about. There is our cake stall, the tea stall. Get yourself there. Make sure you get there as much as you need to. Obviously, all the money raised helps all of these teams, and that's what it's about. We are trying to raise money. We have... So again, trying to raise money. Now we do have here Frogs for France, and we're trying to get some photographers to the World Cup. Do we have the name there? Hall, thank you. I'm just getting people shouting at me from the crowd.
They're so cute. Look at the frog. Look at the frog, people.
So you can get, for £4 you get a surprise frog, for £5 you get a custom frog, and for £6 you get a custom frog with 2 accessories. So, ooh, see, they always say we're getting them interested there. 2 accessories for an extra £1. Why not? There you go. There you go. So if anyone in the venue wants to come along, there's a QR code you can come and scan, come and check out the details. I'll hold it up, I'll run round if I have to. Don't let me run around too much. I don't have a live mic though, that's lucky.
We'll do that.
Her birthday, yeah.
We'll do it when it's not an injury.
Oh, that one there.
Yeah, we'll do it when it's not an injury.
That's, yeah, I'm trying to talk about something.
No, it's fair. It's entirely fair.
Okay, well, I mean, what I say.
And here we go, Skater is heading back to the bench, being checked out. And there we go, skaters are coming back to the track. Everyone is back on. We have, I believe, an empty penalty box, so everyone is on track.
We have Sully on the jam line for Team England.
And we have Darth Tato there for Team Ireland. Both jammers absolutely fighting. A big hit from Fubar there, doing what Fubar do.
That is a lovely wall there at the front from Ireland. Unfortunately, a multiplayer block being assessed there.
Oh, and Darth Tato there with a little jump, but gets knocked out. Again, Fubar recycling once again. Sully getting through, getting some points up on the board. That England wall holding hard, holding fast. And there we go, that is Darth Tato through, fighting at the front of the pack, and is out. There we go, the crowd is firmly behind Darth Tato. The jam does get called, but Darth Tato got through, and the crowd are firmly behind Team Ireland.
I believe that was Hankin with that lovely hit off there for Sully.
There you go, just takes that little bit of a nudge. So,
Lovely hit off.
do you want to do the little birthday announcement there?
We would also like to do a birthday announcement for the Team Ireland photographer, Holly. Happy birthday.
Yeah, so we've got, well, since we have a little quick official timeout, let's get the crowd to sing happy birthday. So come on, here we go. Happy birthday. They're doing good, they're doing good. There we go, if you couldn't hear that, there we go, give her a shout, you give her a wave, 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 wave.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, we're
Holly.
hated now. I'm sorry.
I would like to point out that was him.
It was. It usually is. And the jam is back underway. Sparky's doing Sparky things. So we have Juggernaut there at the back of the pack fighting against that Team England wall. Some fancy footwork there from Sparky.
That is a strong wall there from Brains, Gaskell and Ron Jib. And Sparky sneaks around the outside, picks up 4 more points.
And Juggernaut is fighting through, trying to find that gap.
What's so difficult is Juggernaut is getting consistently round players, but their recycling and waterfalling is so good that every time he gets past, there's another one appears.
It is, and now Juggernaut has actually ended up, I think that was a cut track penalty, has ended up in the bin. So it is a power jam for England.
That was some beautiful offense with her hip by Gaskell there, just clearing that outside line so Sparky didn't have to slow down.
And Sparky doesn't like to slow down. Sparky goes quick. Sparky goes forward.
But the timing you have to get right to make sure that your jammer doesn't have to slow down is very, very
it's unreal.
impressive.
Sparky had to lay down there. I think Sparky's getting a bit tired.
He's had a long day.
He is getting old now. I think he's nearly 30 now. He's getting a bit old. I remember when he turned 21 and he said he's running out of time. And we've got a friend. Hello.
If you've lost a child,
We've
they've appeared at the announcing table.
Does this one belong to you? Okay, yeah. Oh, it looks like someone's coming to pick this child up. There we go. Things again.
We're not going to talk about it unless he gets 28.
We have an empty penalty bin, and we've got
Mario taking on Bear Skills. Again, Bear Skills, someone who has also skated for Teesside Skate Invaders in the past. A little
Has
guest skater.
Has everyone skated for Teesside? I haven't.
No, guest skater. Not traitor, no.
Picks up lead jammer, but could not quite keep his balance at the end and had to put more than one hand down.
And the crowd cheered for it. And there's Mario fighting his way through that pack. I mean, that Team England wall is holding hard and holding fast. Bear Skills finding the outside line, but hitting the back of that Ireland wall.
Oh, that's lovely two-wall in there.
And we had a little recycle there from Ireland, but Max Speed sets the pick. And that is Hankin now with a star. That is a completed star pass. Hankin is now our jammer for Team Ireland. Has been recycled all the way to the back. Mario is hitting there against Bear Skills. Oh, there's Hankin fighting away before she gets knocked off by Max Speed.
It was some lovely offense by his Ireland teammates, number 74, but Max Speed just appearing out of nowhere.
And looks like we've got...
That is both Tough and Bear Skills going to the penalty box.
So we have a power
and
jam
Don
here.
Giovanni.
And that jam will potentially hit, well, will hit its natural conclusion. And they do have that time on track. Hankin is going to do what he can to get some points on the board. Yeah.
That is some beautiful two-wall in there being shown by Max and Shrooms.
That is very hard. Now the Team Ireland are setting up ready to try and catch the jammers that come in. But the jam does end with a big hit on Hankin at the end.
The skill level to neutralize a power jam when there are two blockers on track is incredibly high.
I think that just shows the level. I think we have an
Do we have an
official review. An official review. I will go and find out what's going on.
Lovely.
So the official review there was an official review against the Team England jammer for a potential either back block or forearms. The referees did not see it. The no call will stand and we'll come into our next jam.
We've got Gaviscon for Team England.
And a ripper for Team Ireland. Oh, nice, a cheeky, that was a cheeky little star pass there. But we now have Shift is the jammer for Ireland. And they are fighting it, well, they're racing their way through, but I've pulled back. The jammer
That
ends.
was a fabulous star pass there.
That is the sort of star pass you like to see. That's sneaky, and suddenly the jammer is off.
You saw Shift getting in the position that they needed to get into to allow Ripper to pass and it to be advantage. That was like a masterclass in star pass.
That's how a star pass should be. You want that sneaky, so no one knows it's happened until
England
it's too
blockers
late.
hadn't seen it. They hadn't seen it until Shift was out. They'd already got past and they were away. That was beautiful work.
And we now have a next jam underway. We have Darth Tato taking on Sully.
And Sully is your lead jammer.
And that team, Darth Tato almost got through, but did get knocked off right at the end there.
And that is Don Giovanni having a sit down, I believe, for a forearms.
Darth Tato trying to find that gap. That wall is being opened up, but then gets closed down. And Sully nearly takes out one of the OPRs. But Darth Tato is getting chased down by Fubar. And has got through.
We have Sully being sent
Oh,
to
and
the
we have
penalty
a-
box for a high block.
And we have a power jam here for Darth Tato. The crowd is getting quite excited.
Now, this has been an England specialty that we've seen today, shutting down a power jam. But we're going to see what Ireland can do to help out Darth Tato
Yeah,
in
the
picking up a
Ireland-
couple of points.
The Ireland offense there is trying to take out any part of that wall, but that wall's hold strong. You take out one part of it, the rest of it still holds so strong. But Darth Tato is pushing forward.
Darth Tato is fighting hard.
So Sully is back on, is taking that inside line. We still have 30 seconds left of this jam. We have no lead jammer. The jam will reach its natural conclusion.
I hope you get some points. It's two passes to Sully. I've never commentated in a game this. And we've done it twice.
Some big hits being thrown and everyone having a sit down as Sully pops out of the front and picks up 4 more points.
And that's Sully just doing a little sideways hop.
Come on.
And there we go. That is 4 more points up on the board for Ireland. And the crowd is into it. I think they're about to break the bleachers.
Tato!
Here we go. Next jam is underway. We have Juggernaut taking on Sparky.
Sparky fighting a strong Ireland 2-wall at the front there, but picks up a lead jammer.
Gallagher.
So we do have O'Gallagher has gone to the bin there for Team Ireland. So, big hit there from Juggernaut. Stays through, trying to fight their way through. Big hit on Gigantor at the front. Gigantor does stay up, but he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Anyone who can ride a hit from the hips of Lily Gaskell is impressive.
Certainly is. I mean, you do not want to take some of these hits. You do not want to take. You will. So the amount of skaters who will be feeling this tomorrow. And there we go. So O'Gallagher is back on track.
I think I'm doing that right anyway. It's close enough. Yeah.
And there's a little cheeky little kickback with his foot there from Sparky going on that inside line. And I believe is that I think. Am I?
Yes.
We have had a completed star pass there. Shift is now our jammer. So they are going to be trying to fight their way through.
I'm going to stick with Dave then, just to be on the safe side. Yeah.
And Sparky is coming around once again. Shift's done a little cheeky step in front. Unfortunately, Sparky finds their way around.
Sometimes when you are a pivot and you've been handed the panty, the best thing you can do is join in some blocking. Shift just trying to feel their way through that England wall.
We're getting the two Shift is against two pretty massive skaters there. Again, as you said earlier, Average height of Team England, pretty high.
You break the average of it, do you?
And it's only
That is Bears Girls with your lead jammer status.
And Hankin is our jammer for this one. I believe Hankin's first non-pivot jammer. I believe. I'm going to say so. Let's say so. We know Hankin has had the star passed a number of times, but we do have Mario there as the pivot.
That's a big hit out to the outside from Toff with
And
Team England doing that signature pull all the way back.
yeah, again, Fubar doing Fubar things, but Iwaki Horror was there trying to take Fubar out of the equation momentarily.
And obviously this is all in preparation for the World Cup that's being held at the end of April in France.
There we go. So if you can make it over to France, I'm sure there will be various streams, whether it is on YouTube or another streaming platform. There will be able to watch it one way or another. So make sure you keep supporting all of this national, international roller derby. All four of these teams, I believe, will be present, as well as many other teams throughout the world.
That's a big hit into Fubar there.
Oh, big hit there from Bear Skills.
Mario has picked up the jammer punty.
And it is a power jam with Fubar and Bear Skills going to the bin.
and someone else.
Yeah.
And Shrim's just getting out.
Mario
Lovely
put some more
offense.
points on the ball. Big hit coming in from there. Runs through, put more points up on the board.
That was
The
lovely.
crowd is going wild for Mario.
Come on, Dan, another score, another score. Come on, Dan. Get something else, get something else. One of them.
Shrews giving his shoelace.
That's 4 more points picked up by Team Ireland.
No, there's 2 more. We have, I believe that is 6 going up.
That's 6 points for
6
Team
for
Ireland.
Team Ireland. And we're having a quick little official timeout.
I think the England's
The crowd is firmly behind Ripper there.
They are just doing a little light entertainment.
Oh. Hey! So a few little spins from Ripper there.
They're just entertaining the crowd during this official timeout.
Yeah, but the officials are having a little conflab in the middle there.
We have Fubar and Bear Skills in the penalty box, so this will be a power jam start for Ripper.
Ripper is just entertaining everyone. Ripper, take a bow. Ripper, do a flip. Do a flip. No, worth a shot.
So this is going to be a power jam start for Ripper and Ireland.
Hey!
Spinning. Okay, so what happened there was Fubar reported to the penalty box when he didn't need to. And the penalty on Bear Skills has been overturned. So we're going back to normal. We've got a full complement of skaters on track.
And that is Gaviscon is up there for England.
So safe.
No, Gaviscon fighting the way through. And I believe that was, yes, that is a completed star pass to O'Gallagher.
Big
It's knocked
hit
off by
from-
Doug Hisgrave at the end.
Big hit from Doug Hisgrave there. And recycle all the way back.
O'Gallagher is fighting their way through. That's a big hit from McLaughlin there at the front. Gaviscon does get through.
This takes your England score to 5-0-3.
O'Gallagher is fighting there at the back. Some help from their teammates. Gaviscon is finding another gap through. An inside line gets knocked off at the very last second though.
It's a lovely recycle by Ripper there.
Oh, and O'Gallagher is getting through. Doug Hisgrave is at the front, gets through. O'Gallagher gets through.
I love that Doug applauding the Island Jammer there as well. That's beautiful.
And the jam does get called before Ireland get any more points on the board, but they did get through. That does take the score by 16 to England. We now have a little timeout for Team Ireland. Obviously, we're down to the last 10 minutes of this game. Again, making sure you definitely check out the various bits of merch that is left. I think there's probably still some tea left. And again, just again, support the local roller derby. Make sure you follow all these teams on all the various social medias. And make sure you just try and support everyone as much as you can coming into the World Cup. So, last few seconds of this timeout. Ireland have just had a little... We've got a little conversation with one of the small children at the side there. And we're having a quick little bit of track repair done just before we get into the next thing, but all the skaters are lined up ready.
Very well done. Perfect timing.
And we are off with Sully on the jam line, and that was a lovely hit off to the inside and
And then we
recycle
have-
all the way back for Sully.
And we have Darth Tato there fighting, but Sully does get thrown on the outside line, but Darth Tato is still fighting.
And Sully sneaks up the inside line and picks up 4 more points. Again, Team Ireland offense doing everything they can to help their jammer there. Sully sneaking up the outside and picking up 4 more points. That's a strong 3-wall there of Max Speed, Don Giovanni, and Fubar. And they are causing Vernie all kinds of problems, but they are not giving up. She is still fighting.
And again, that is what you like to see, no matter what. These jammers do keep fighting. Sully overly committed on the outside line, went off track. Well, that England wall holding very strong.
Big offense from Shrooms.
A penalty got issued somewhere along the line.
That was two penalties there, both
Yep.
I believe pack penalties towards the end of that jam, meaning that Ireland will start at a 2-blocker disadvantage in the next jam.
And you have Sparky up, taking on Juggernaut. We had a big hit there. It's Sparky with lead jammer. Juggernaut is there as the jammer, hitting the back of that England wall. Sparky dipping and diving, finding those gaps. Juggernaut fighting the way at the back.
Gaskell going in for the assist for Sparky, but that Ireland 3-wall there really giving him a few seconds problems there at the front.
And we do have a full roster of skaters up on track there. Juggernaut is fighting still at the back of that pack, and Sparky just finds any line to get through, taking himself on the in or the out. Big hit from Douglas Grave on Darth Tato there.
And a little dance from Brains.
And a nice inside line there from Sparky.
That's a massive hit by Gigantor.
Right, we had an almost penalty there, but they have returned to the track. The penalty was quickly rescinded. And there's some more fancy footwork there from Sparky. Juggernaut is up against Gigantor there, and Douglas Grave trying to find those gaps. These walls are just not moving anywhere.
Mayhem doing some lovely offense. And Gaskell must take a sit down in the penalty box.
And we're down at the last 5.5 minutes of this game. This has been quite a game of roller derby. Everyone is fighting hard. Like, Ireland are not giving up at all. Was that the... I'm not... Not 100% sure what happened there, but we do have a timeout being called. I mean, Hankin took advantage of it and just went through. It looks like we have 2 England blockers sitting in the bin, Max Speed and Lily Gaskell. So we have not a power start, but we have a pack advantage start for Team Ireland. All 4 of Team Ireland's blockers on track against 2 of Team England. However, we have seen a 2-wall from Team England hold really well. And here we go, the jam is underway. That is Hankin against Gaviscon. And Hankin is going to fight his way through the front of the pack. Gaviscon has fought his way through, managed to get that lead jam. Gaviscon is still fighting. Fubar and Walker are there, holding up. And Hankin has got through. Gaviscon has got a lead. And there's some points up on the board there. We've got some skaters down. Everything is getting quite chaotic.
Walker has been sent to the penalty box, leaving Fubar alone.
And there's some points up on the board for Hankin. And you do have Lily Gaskell and Max Speed returning to the track. Gaviscon is getting recycled alongside Mario, trying to fight their way through. There's Fubar at the front of the pack. Fubar has had a penalty issued.
Lovely 2-1 at the front there by Gaskell and Max Speed, causing Hankin all kinds of issues.
Oh, and that is Hankin going to the bin, unfortunately.
And that is one of the issues that got caused. And Gav pops through, picks up 4 more points.
Oh,
Big hit
hits
there by Max Speed, just taking everybody out.
Has absolutely just rammed through everyone. The jam is getting called there.
So England will be starting this jam with a full complement of blockers and a power jam start. And Bear pops out and picks up your lead jammer status.
So that score there, that pass from Bear Skills did put England above the 600 point mark. That is 603, takes on 18. We have 2 minutes 40 remaining in this game.
And that is Bear Skills being assessed for a cut track penalty, giving Ireland a power jam.
So Hankin is going to do whatever they can to get through.
He was in the bin before. Started in the bin.
Hankin is putting everything into this. That is a strong 3-wall and a big hit off to the outside by Giganto. And again, that long pullback from England that we've seen all day today.
Oh, Bear Skills is returning to the track. The walls are getting reset. And we're now going to have the jammers face off against each other, trying to fight their way through these walls. That's a nice little hit from McLaughlin, but Bear Skills does get through.
Had a little sit down, roll over, got back up, carried on jamming.
Oh, some fancy footwork from Shift, staying in, they stayed up. They are now the jammer. The crowd is going wild, they're going to break these. Oh, unfortunately, no points on the end there.
They did some lovely work
That was some
getting
fancy
around
footwork,
Williams
that
at
was
the front.
fast. They came round that track fast. And the crowd were firmly behind them there. And we have an official timeout is being called.
There's a lovely chant for Don happening in the stands at the moment, which is very cute.
I mean, if you've never experienced like live roller derby in a venue, get yourself to any event throughout the country. There's many happens most weekends. I believe Five Nations is starting up again soon for all your local teams.
My advice is bring a jumper.
Yes, or bring a jumper, bring a blanket, make sure you keep warm. Sports halls get cold, especially this time of the year. But yeah, make sure you go and support whatever is your local team, because there's a team within probably an hour of every single part of the country. All the way up through England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, you will find someone to go watch roller derby. And Mario is through, chasing down Sully. Come on, Mario. Oh, that is a big hit from Don Giovanni then.
Sully has passed the Jammer Panty to
So this jam will reach its natural conclusion. We have 1 minute and 16 seconds left. The game clock has officially ended.
And Shroom showing that, yes, he doesn't mind if you give him the Jammer Panty.
And Mario is fighting through that pack on the outside line.
I spoke too soon and Shroom's got a penalty.
So it's a power jam from Mario. Can everyone get behind Mario?
Walker taking a sit down in the penalty box. Sully.
Mushrooms, stars, whatever you've got, a Tanuki suit, get it on track. Keep fighting, Mario, keep fighting. It's a him, it's a Mario.
A big recycle there of Mario. Don Giovanni recycling all the way back as Shrooms is out of the penalty box and picking up points.
And we have our last 10 seconds of this jam now. Keep fighting, Mario, keep fighting. And that jam has hit its conclusion. That was 4 points put on the board there for Mario.
Your unofficial score is England 6-1, Ireland 22.
We're just getting the officials to confirm the score there before everything gets closed out. But again, massive thank you for everyone today. Every official, every helper, every skater, every photographer, every videographer, every fan, every single person in this room today, thank you for being here and supporting roller derby in Middlesbrough. Again, don't forget, if you are local to Middlesbrough, check out Teesside Skate Invaders, Middlesbrough Roller Derby. If you're a little bit further afield, check out Tyne and Fee and Newcastle Roller Derby. And we are Side Roller Derby. There's plenty around. Get yourself around to every bit of roller derby throughout the country. Support us all. And that is the official final score, 6-21 to England Men's Roller Derby and 22 to Ireland Men's Roller Derby. That has been one heck of a day of roller derby, 4 phenomenal games. Everyone has fought hard. Everyone deserves a little rest after this, but don't forget the World Cup is coming up. Make sure you support your national team. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to Eek. I've been Walter Fight. Thank you all.